The Invictus Games in crisis. 1,200 veterans withdraw, demanding Prince Harry's resignation. The Invictus Games, a global event once celebrated for its commitment to wounded veterans, has been thrown into disarray. In a stunning turn of events, 1,200 veterans have pulled out of the 2025 Games set to take place in Vancouver and Whistler, Canada. This mass withdrawal isn't just a protest, it's a statement. At the heart of the controversy, Prince Harry. The call for Prince Harry's resignation. The veterans aren't just walking away, they're demanding that Prince Harry step down as patron of the Invictus Games. Many feel that the organization, which once stood as a beacon of hope and rehabilitation, has been hijacked for personal branding. More about Harry and Meghan Markle's public image than the actual needs of veterans. Allegations of betrayal. Has the Invictus Games lost its purpose? For years, the Invictus Games were hailed as a lifeline for injured servicemen and women, a place where they could reclaim their strength, dignity, and confidence. But according to many veterans, that mission has been diluted. Accusations against the Invictus Games Foundation include a shift in focus from veterans' rehabilitation to celebrity PR, poor communication and mismanagement that have alienated those it was meant to serve, the transformation of the Games into a commercialized media spectacle rather than a meaningful recovery experience. One particularly damning complaint comes from former Canadian Army Master Corporal David Buchanan, a double amputee and previous Invictus Games medalist. Buchanan has publicly criticized the Foundation's leadership, calling out its failure to prioritize the veterans over the headlines. Prince Harry met with boos and cheers, the growing rift. At a recent public appearance, Prince Harry was greeted by a mix of cheers and boos, a stark contrast to the overwhelming support he once received from the veteran community. The divided reaction signals a growing frustration, not just within the military community, but among the general public as well. For years, Harry positioned himself as an advocate for veterans, leveraging his own military experience to build credibility. But now, as veterans distance themselves from the Games he helped create, the cracks in his leadership are impossible to ignore. Organizers scramble to control the damage. Faced with an exodus of participants and mounting public scrutiny, the Invictus Games Foundation has promised to engage in open dialogue with veterans. However, many see this as too little, too late. There's already talk of leadership restructuring, with growing speculation that if Prince Harry refuses to step down, the foundation itself could be forced to make drastic changes. What happens next? The future of the Invictus Games in jeopardy. The fallout from this crisis isn't just about the 2025 event. The very future of the Invictus Games is at stake. If veterans continue to withdraw and trust in the foundation erodes, the Games could see a permanent decline in participation and public support. So the question remains, will Prince Harry step down to save the event, or will he cling to his patronage at the risk of its collapse? This isn't just a PR nightmare, it's a battle for the soul of the Invictus Games. And right now, the veterans seem to be making one thing very clear: they won't be used as props in someone else's story.